Saul tells me that most rainforests get a minimum of about 4 meters of rainfall every year. That's about 12 feet.
That's right, but sometimes some years are wetter and we can even have 6 to 8 meters.
8 meters. That's like 25 feet of rain in 1 year. So if you ever want to know what it's like to be in a torrential downpour in Costa Rica, go into your shower with all your clothes on and turn the water on full blast. They don't call this place Rainmaker for nothing. So I've now hiked up several hundred feet to the platforms and the suspension bridges. Now these bridges and platforms are designed to minimize the effect they have on the trees. And the sun has just come out, which it's kind of strange in this country. Every time you want it to rain, the sun comes out, and every time you want the sun to come out, it rains.
Being carbon neutral, it's because we dedicate all our area, all our land into conservation. That helps to emit certain amount of oxygen into the atmosphere. The only development we have is these bridges, which are pretty sustainable. They don't even make a scratch in any tree because of the way they are set up, and so that releases an amount of oxygen into the environment, which lowers the amount of carbon dioxide because it's taken by the plants. So when people come to visit us, they are helping us to maintain all this mountain that it's pretty hard to keep when it's such a big piece of land.
So I'm getting up higher now into the canopy, and I'm really getting a great look at how massive and beautiful these trees are. You can see this bridge feels a bit higher, and it makes me a little nervous, but it's definitely worth, the excitement is worth the fear, and it's just a peaceful sort of feeling up here. And really there's not a lot of insects right now. It's a nice soft breeze. Ah, it's great. So I'm now crossing one of the longer bridges. It's a bit more wobbly. And I'm now in one of the further regions of the park that there are trails. Oh man, I can see the river down there. The tops of the canopy. Wow. This suspension bridge system was designed by a man named Dr. Ilar Mul and was originally used for malaria research in Malaysia. The people of Rainmaker asked him to come by and design one for them for ecotourism purposes. Now, Salul tells me this is perfectly safe, but I'll be honest, I got a little bit of a height issue, so we'll see how it goes once we get out there. Oh, this is way up here. Oh, this feels a lot higher than what it looked from down below. Whew. It's amazing. You see the waterfall down there. So this is one of 6 different suspension bridges here at Rainmaker, but this one is the longest and the highest. Right now we're about 160 feet or 50 meters above the ground, which from here it looks like it's a lot further than that. My heart is pounding. I'm kind of scared out of my mind, but it's one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen. I mean, what better perspective of the rainforest and the canopy can you get from being at this height? Seems like the closer I get to land, the better I feel, but I wouldn't have traded that for anything. That has definitely been one of the highlights of the tour. Oh man. Oh, almost there.
Long bridge, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh man. That's great, but man, that's a little nerve-wracking too.